12 counts of wire fraud. There are 12 counts of mail fraud, 4 counts of making false statements, and then the 3 counts of involuntary manslaughter. I think that comes out to 524 years and $7.75 million.
A former pathologist with the Veterans Healthcare System of the Ozarks centered around 30 patient misdiagnoses, now facing 31 counts, including manslaughter like you heard. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Piñate.
And I'm Chad Mira. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. Some shocking new details in the case we're learning today of 53-year-old Dr. Robert Morris Levy. He was booked into the Washington County Jail on Saturday and was indicted for wire fraud, mail fraud, making false statements, and 3 counts of involuntary manslaughter. KNWA's Kelly O'Neill was at the news conference this afternoon, and Kelly, a lot of new information coming out today.
Yeah, Chad, Jen, that's exactly right. The indictment alleges that Dr. Robert Levy entered incorrect and misleading diagnoses for 3 patients, leading to their deaths, and on 2 occasions said that a different pathologist looked over his work and agreed with him, but actually did not. Now, back in 2016, Levy appeared to be intoxicated while on duty, and a drug and alcohol test revealed his blood alcohol content was .396. That's when the Fayetteville VA suspended his privileges to practice medicine, and he started a 3-month inpatient treatment program. He entered into a contract with a Mississippi medical board to return to practice, having to send urine samples and blood samples through the mail. Now, the indictment alleges that on 12 occasions he used a chemical substance that's actually not meant for human consumption and can actually be lethal to achieve a state of intoxication, but not detectable through routine drug tests.
The 2M2B that he used was, again, a substance, not a drug, a substance, allowed him to receive the feeling of intoxication, but it would not show up on any type of urinalysis test. So again, part of the scheme was his concealment of this by using that specific substance in order to mask the results of the test.
U.S. Attorney Dak Keys tells me that Levy returned back to Arkansas about a week ago after being out of the country. He was possibly teaching at a medical school. Now, with all 31 counts, Levy faces up to 524 years in jail and a fine of $7.75 million. We're told he has not cooperated with authorities since his arrest, and the Inspector General tells me that this is exceedingly rare for a healthcare provider. Levy's trial date is set for October 7th. We're told as of this morning he does not have counsel representing him. Reporting live in Fayetteville, Kelly O'Neill, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.
Incredible new information there, Kelly. Thank you for that update. Congressman Steve Womack issuing a statement on the case saying, in part, unfortunately, we witnessed an egregious example of abuse at the VA Medical Center that jeopardized the health and well-being of our veterans. For the sake of the integrity of the VA medical system and the quality of care of our heroes, we have a duty to ensure that bad actors are held accountable. This situation can never be allowed to happen again.
So here's a recap of what led up to this point. In March of 2016, Levy was suspended from the Fayetteville VA, but returned in October. In 2017, he was suspended a second time. It wasn't until 2018 when he was permanently let go. A year-long review shows between 2005 and 2017, Levy made more than 3,000 errors. 30 misdiagnoses were reported, and of those 30 cases, 15 patients are now dead. We were the first to tell you about Levy's arrest on our KNWA News app. Our coverage will continue on there, so be sure to download it for all the latest information. That app is free on the App Store and Google Play.